fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day. I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
What I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates. All my balls on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it.
What's going on, man? Didn't mean to rush you, but I do got working too. Shout outs to the live. What's going on to everybody? What's poppin'? What's good? Gonna go try and share this live in the group. Thursday night game. That's another one. I'll put this bitch down. My phone freezes every time I try to do this YouTube shit.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport. Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Let me turn his mic up, turn his TV up, get a widescreen for this one. Thursday game on a Sunday, hour before the damn NFL. So where you from, man? Commanders? Forget your name.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense for the Commanders.
Yeah, Devin, that's your man.
Terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think their offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold
Bobby, what did he board?
100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 times out of 100.
I'm good after my hit.
One game you lose, you'll know who to blame.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Fields. That's complete to Mooney. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you
No, that's where you do it on the C. You do 2-week plans in 1 week. That's what I would do if I was a coach. In this day of world living, we take on the conversation. We're doing two. If we got a Sunday and a Thursday game, we're doing 2 game plans in 1 week.
Going on 3rd down, Fields. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. And he will have the Bears first.
We are definitely doing 2 game plans, man. No.
So opening drive, 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass.
Like everybody else.
And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can get some work afterwards.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete. For the Bears at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement.
He upped the skull on the
something good to cheer about.
One of the baddest ones I've done live. 77-14.
So
At
line
least
of
I
scrimmage
scored.
still to 39 on 2nd and 10. And
There's people in this league actually have gotten beat worse than that.
They'll have 2
Somebody got beat
remaining as we
84-0,
step
I
aside
think it
here
was a
in this
second
first
ago.
quarter.
Or 87, something like that. I forget what it was. It's funny that that rule is in this league. Don't run the score up on people. That's just interesting.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Uses his stiff arm. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's to the ground.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at the 20. Now a 1,000-yard rusher season ago. Antonio Gibson with it. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Hal down to throw it. Knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Hal throwing on 3rd down here.
Oh, that shit.
He's got a man complete.
Someone else did that to me last week. Someone else did that to
Washington. Jahan Dotson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders put the Knights first.
Don't mind if I do. I'll
Board
take a
as
look at
they
the
take
replay.
the early lead.
I made it easy for you, too.
Well,
That's
Charles,
fucked up.
kind of the future of
That
this
was my
franchise
fault.
on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them. we can walk away with a win.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. They'll roll him out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. No surprise there, Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
They just gave up a sack there. If I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He was open.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game.
I don't know why.
It's certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off
Once again, he wanted to throw the circle, but I threw the R1. He wanted to throw the fuck he wanted to throw. I know that shit's in this game. Disrespecting commands. Makes me lose games when that shit goes on.
55-yard punt,
Specifically the quarterback.
and the Commanders will take over with a
Quarterback
1st and 10.
disrespects commands in this game. I see why people be getting mad. That's a play I should be pissed at. Overthrow a fucking ball and you want to throw a circle. I said R1. Get the fucking first down. No, not the 1-2 punch play. What's wrong with you?
because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good.
That's what it is playing, a kid.
And for coaches, this is what they have to tell
Justin
themselves.
Fields is still a kid.
Don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Only 7 players crossed 1,000 yards rushing last season, and one of them was Gibson, who made a big jump forward in his second season. Entering his third campaign, he cemented himself as one of the building blocks for the Commanders.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. It's Brian Robinson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A give up the middle to Gibson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA
Number 99 wasn't going to tackle you. That's what I find fucked up about that play. Number 99 was not going to tackle you. Thank goodness I was still coming at a spurt.
Bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Now he'll look to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety.
He got up there for a big boy.
To the throw that you really want to thinking his guy was open, that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step.
It was mixed with both.
And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields now to throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play action. It's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. When the points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. One play action, Fields. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
I was going to take off.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Everybody's open.
Jonathan Allen with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss.
Running back was open, but he wasn't going to give me my 10 yards.
Very nice season for Washington 2021 with 9 sacks and his first career Pro Bowl nod. He continues to be a valuable centerpiece for that defensive line.
Fielded at the 20. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Second down, Howell now. And on the left sideline, he caught it and out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete. So
is she outside right now?
It's third down.
Well, there's times when you see
Let me know when she's outside in the middle of the game.
and we just know the guys playing it.
I'm not yelling at you, but I can't hear you.
You need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Back to throw. Howell. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And that is much too long.
She here?
Into the end zone for a touchback.
All I ask is I have the ball.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
I'm happy
So
to
far,
beat
they've
the
had 3
horn.
drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Now Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
Here's Fields.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
I get in a goddamn game and I gotta go somewhere.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. He's miles away and smiling.
You beeping the horn? I'd have rather played this game later tonight than this. Because it's a night game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. Got an open man, it's Pringle. And just 3 yards on the catch there, he couldn't get away. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Now it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Now here's Trent Gill on to punt.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3, but in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Throwing here, Howell. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Tough adjustment to the NFL throughout.
Did you hear yet?
And his problem turnovers is exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
I said beat the fucking horn.
Accept the penalty, of course, to push the offense backwards a bit.
Sorry about that, dude. Sorry about the delay. Shit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
No, it's not sorry.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery.
She had the white lady in the car anyway. The lady with the little,
Now the Bears going to call the first and then timeouts.
I forget her name.
27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
I never knew her name, though. So I can say that.
On 2nd and 7, Fields to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for them. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Fields. And this is going to be
I'm making bad reads. I'm making bad reads. That's the past 6 games I've done that. Man, I shouldn't have thrown that.
Let's face it, as we advance further into this
Shouldn't have
game,
thrown that.
that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is
It's because I like Pringle.
Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost
What's going on, viewer? What's up? Thanks for showing up. Please comment, like, subscribe if you need to. Just did another bad read. Kind of a rushed afternoon. Got to work at 2 p.m. Actually, this was a turnover as well, off the turnover. So, like, making bad silly mistakes.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. But just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time.
You can tell it's a Thursday night game and both teams are like kind of off. Damn it! What's the fucking half? I could have got 3 points off that shit. Damn! Come here. I get something out of that ass. I'ma get something. I'ma get something, damn it. It's all to it. That was a user sack too. I gotta get hyped, damn it.
Starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed
Shut me out.
was a play to get it done.
2 points in. It should have been like a field goal. Man, I'm down. Fuck it. Try it. At least let me know you're here.
The line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And now this throw incomplete. And that is how this first half will come to an end. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the third quarter. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard in the 37. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd and 9, Powell. And a high throw there.
Good job, defense. Good damn job.
To a game plan to try to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
What's going on, Christian? What's up?
For defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Howell's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw on 2nd and 10. Powell. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. Here's Howell. Completes this to J.D. McKissick out of the backfield. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a letdown defensively because they had them stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
Gibson going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Gibson again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw again, Fields. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Fields on target to Mooney, 1st down, Chicago.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Fields. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Bears punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Taking a shot for Samuel, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Touchdown! J.D. McKissick, 28 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fields. Over the middle, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Fields on 1st down. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now on 2nd and 13, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Tackle made by Chase Young. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now
play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Back to throw. Fields. Completion here to Claypool. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cole Kmet, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And Howe will throw it. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Third and long, here's Howe. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howe. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A run here for J.D. McKissick. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are right back in this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Fields throw complete here to Komet. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he will have the Bears first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Off play action. Fields. He's got Claypool. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air again, Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10. Fields. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
First down for Byron Pringle, and he's a smart gamble by the Chicago Bears. They saw a guy put up 568 yards last year, and he was buried in Kansas City's depth.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line.
No matter the ending, bro, this was a good game. Good game, good game, good game. Had a few people pop in for the stream. Had a phone call for good game, man. I stopped your rushing yard, though, but, hey, I was pissed early that second half, you know? Good game, though, dude.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. Only a 1-yard gain, but good.
Enough to just about finish this one off. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he's got Rome. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out.
He's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for two here.
And one last throw here for Fields.
And they're going to get the two. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th. So with a second to play, they essentially need a recovery and a run back.
And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for Washington, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
I'm the best, and the best, and you know. And I got it, on my own. Get my way up, you know, go. If I touch it, then it's go. I'm the best, and the best, and you know. And I got it, on my own. Get my way up, you know, go. If I touch it, then it's go.
Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My ace boom goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. They should have cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed niggas. With soul food flowed and stock my bad kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The alpha and omega, promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the sci-fi my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel, that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos. Knocking those down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor-made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let you heard, we eating, talking about. Extra with a splash, extra acting bad. Pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab. Pay what it cost for the tab, extra with the band. Young Crystal King, better add extra on the. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Little tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'ma on them just like my keys drop my on the dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical. I'm not in it, my Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all VVs, I call them Vivica. Skating underneath the bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid.